Okay, sorry. I scared myself. I cannot look like really close up into these cameras. Woo-wee. All right, so I'm going to. I didn't write them down because I didn't want to look at like notes. And I gotta put on makeup next time I do this thing. Ooh wee, I'm telling you. Ooh. Anyways, it's not a vanity beauty contest, Chris. It's about. It's not a contest. And you should have been bracing all of you. Okay, anyways, I'll brace it more when I feel like I care, you know. Nah, but, you know, hey, I'm not afraid of being real. Okay, anyways, enough of that shit. So I brought up some points. Mark of a truly confident person, I remember saying that. And how you know the real deal is it's almost a fact. Truly happy, confident people, this is for those that you know are being bullied or tortured, do not bring people down. Any true confident person, to be in that category, the true, the confident, the happy, content people, like to build people up around them. Because, like Misery likes company, happy people like to be around other happy people. And the truly confident, repeat, confident, don't confuse confidence with ego, guys. Denial is very powerful. It's my two favorite words. Remember, denial and fear. We'll talk about those a lot. So, I mean, we're doing a lot of stages here. I mean, we're not going to stay on this little, you know, this is heavy, and this is, that we're just going to break down each chapter as we go. But, you know, like, there's like little themes here. We're going to get through this thing, and then we're going to go through the next thing. But it's not going to be so all heavy. I mean, we're going to have fun things, too. We're going to talk about, you know, conspiracies, maybe. We're just going to talk whatever the fuck, we're going to talk whatever we want. Maybe one day I'll start acting like a lady. You know. You know. Society standards. I mean, I'm so, like, I don't have the realm of, like, where the one line ends, where the other one begins. I kind of think I know it, but I never really, I always did what I wanted to do, so I really don't know. I you know what I mean? Like, whoa, that's okay, you know? I made it this far. But anyways, I'm going off on tangents again. Which is why I called it, you'll see why I called it the Glow Projects. I want to do studios, a dance studio, and I want to do all these things. I don't know how I'm going to live, but I want to build things in the social enterprise. I have a really great idea for a social enterprise. Anybody invested? Anybody want to come in? It's going to be fun. It's going to be what made the 80s so great. It's just going to be interactive and people, and you can bring your cell phone, but there's not going to be much technology going on. We're going to be making things. Presents for people we love as a community. Oh, it gets so good. I mean, I would tell y'all that I'm still working on the patenting. My sister is a patent attorney, and I've done a permanent patent thing. So if I was to take it, if you take it, you're gonna pay me. Either way, you're gonna pay me because I already got the date and everything. I think that's how it works. Anyways, but the Glow Projects. The name will be changing. It's been pretty hacked. There's just too many other people's hands that did not want this thing to go well, and I just need to just change it. You have to be willing to change. To get what you want, you got to be willing to change. Even if this was my baby, I love the name. I'm using a lot. My attachment to it, which we're going to talk about in this thing too, I think. Because I believe that truly happy, confident people want other people to shine. And they understand that to allow, even a female to female, if you're a confident, well put together female, you allow another woman or lady to shine. Because you know, when you're there, it will not take away your shine. Actually, it helps you guys to glow. The second you try to stop another female from shining, even if you're not with the same boy. I mean, I'm not saying you should, I'm just saying, don't take away her shine. Now, I was in a situation like that, and the boy was so confused that I would not say anything bad about her, and it turned out this whole time she was saying a lot of shit about me. It was really about her. Interesting. Not saying you do, I'm just saying, it's kind of new because this is it's a new age and a new way of being, and maybe some of y'all are already doing that, and that's great, you know, but I don't know. I can only go by my own experiences, and my own experiences, I do have female friends. I don't have I don't really have I've been, just people really been difficult around me maybe, or maybe I'm difficult. I don't think I'm that difficult. I don't know. Who knows? I'm open to either suggestion. I have almost no opinion now because I have been just ripped apart. Not ripped, I'm not first off, guys, I'm not a victim. And I am happy. I just can't stop analyzing things. I mean, maybe once I can breathe again, that things will make more. I was really going through a hard time. You manifested it, Chris. Okay, whatever. I manifested it. I didn't. I'm just ready to show these motherfuckers once this is all out. Okay, this is how I did it. Let me show you A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Because sometimes bad experiences do happen to good people. We were talking about that before. So anyways, glow, shine, right on. I mean, another point I didn't finish. Also about this bullying thing. Or just people who make fun of you. I mean, you're not bullying, maybe just a boyfriend, a friend, or your family member, or whatever. It's just always calling you not nice things. Or just, some people like to just be mean. And what helps me with that one is, because one time I said this to this group of guys that were really just on my butt, and there was a girl in the bed, and I kind of knew who she was, and she kind of knew of me, but we didn't really know each other. And she's just sitting there and sounds kind of like, what you gonna do, girl? What you gonna do? I didn't know she felt really any way about it. Just what you gonna do? You cry? That might have entertained her. You stand up for yourself? That might have entertained her too. She just didn't know what I was gonna do. And then I thought about this quote, and I'm sure some of you guys know it, and it is, so I told the guy, it's excuse me, when you call me names like that, when you call me this, and you do this, and this, and that, it's not a reflection of who I am. It's actually a reflection of who you are. So don't get twisted when I treat with kindness back. Don't mistake my kindness as weakness. Because how I treat you, dear. It's not a reflection about who you are, or even what you deserve. But it is a reflection of who I am. And that person never really fucked with me since. I don't think I ever saw them again. It goes damn! I felt good about that one, because I don't really stand up for myself. My mom always says, Chris, be nice, baby, you just be nice, be nice. And then I went to the other extreme, where I was like, fuck you, look at me wrong. Look at me wrong when I walk down this road all dark. Look at me. You better look at me. Wait, how come you're not looking at me? How come you ain't looking at me wrong? Bitch, you better to look at me. You bet. Did you see what the motherfucker just did? He did not even look at me. Fuck him up. Fuck his ass up. Bitch. Hey, I'm done. I'm done with that. I gotta get that out. I mean, I just don't want to be like that. If you want to be like that, cool. I just don't want to be like that. Because it's not who I am. This is you want to see a lot of changes. I'm telling you. If you were to meet me 10 years ago, I did not act this way. I'm shifting, I'm changing, I'm evolving. And, like they say in that, my book is called Bittersweet Symphony. It goes, this bittersweet symphony in this life. No change, I can change, I can change, I can change. I can't change. I'm here in my mode. I'm here in my mode. And I'm a million different people from one day to the next. I can change my mode. No, have your been down. I'm a million different people from one day to the next. I think we all are. You're around certain people, you kind of start to, it's not that you're changing. I mean, some people might change, but you kind of just a little bit of yourself kind of alters because you're adapting, you're chameleon, you're blending. You know what I mean? We're all those things. We're all those people. We all have it in us. So I want to change. I don't ever want to remain the same. I want to keep the good stuff, but I'm always going to improve. I'm always going to learn, and I am getting older, and I want to mature into something that I would like to see. Not that I mind what I see today, but I just feel like there's room for a lot of growth. And there's nothing more annoying to watch somebody saying how they know everything or how listen to them. It's like, you should be growing too. You know, I can learn from a kid. I didn't know what true. I didn't know who I was until after I taught my first dance class that first year. I really liked with a really good group of girls, ladies. Another time too. I'm doing that again, guys. But yeah, I wanted to finish off the points of prostitution. Okay. No, I'm not a prostitute. Okay. Even if I was, who cares? Okay. Number one, America has more rape, incest, sexual crimes. In England, in France, you can watch porn. They'll let their little kids watch porn. In England, they don't care about, bodies being shown, and they'll go on the beaches naked, and it's not a big deal. It's just really not a big deal, so the kids don't think it's a big deal. Horror movies and gunfighting is banned over there. They don't want it. I've seen guns over there. Because I'm just real like that. I'm a little bit of everywhere. I'm in between both worlds. I keep telling you guys that, but you guys don't believe me. But you will. Because I'm going to refine. I'm going to get back a little piece of my old stuff. I don't want the whole thing back. Wherever I left it at, it should stay there. That's for sure, for sure. I've just been around a lot of interesting people. I've been in the ghetto. I survived the ghetto. A spiritual battle. And it's a part of me. It's a chapter in this book. And I'm proud of it. Because I don't want to just live one life, one world that seems really boring, like the rich guy, the 1%er. So it only does 1% of, well, not even 1% of life, because if we don't know, we don't know, we don't know, we don't know. Maybe like a 0.00001% of, I don't know. It just seems very boring. I would have sold the company a long time ago. And I think that's why I was okay with it. Because, okay, I had the family, okay, I've had jobs, okay, I've been a lot of different things. Some of them were not good. I was never like a bad person, but I have hurt people, and indirectly as a result of my own bunks. And for anybody who has done some mistakes in your past, and I know this especially common, I work with the program, I was in the program for quite a few years now. I'm not in the program, because remember, I can take a drink, I don't go to town, I don't go cuckoo crazy. I was a bottomless pit before, drink to literally passing out, waking to pass out. I don't think I slept, I think I just woke to drink, and it was, I think there were certain things like uppers and downs. I think the downer was so down, and my body was drinking more than it should, and it's just biting the hair of the dog, like I told you guys. I thought that was the solution, and it killed me quite a few times. I should be dead. It's also why that's why I have this platform. There's a lot that's gonna come out. I'm just waiting for this thing to be completed in about a month. It should be hopefully completed. then I'll figure out what tone I should take it, will take it. I just might focus on the dance studio, but no, there's something I definitely want to talk about. It's just hard because I'm not allowed to talk about it. Let's talk about it. What else come up at the end? Politically correctly brought up, okay, competence, yeah, and prostitution. Yeah, it's a good one though. So yeah, I mean this is lost now. We're kind of really jumping between things here right now, but I want to get this out. I really want people's judgment to go away. You're gonna judge to some degree. We already discussed that and the reasons why. It's life. It's human. You have to figure out where you have to make assessments, or else we'd all just. It just is what. You can philosophize it, and then you'll become like me, and then you'll just go off on these tangents, and they will just mess with your mind because you can take that thing and you can go around and about and up and down and side to side like a drone. Those are called drones. Those things are the preacher man. He had the drones, a helicopter drones. Another topic, another time too, because I don't care. It's just technology. Oh my, that's a big one for me. And Elon Musk, he's like my. He's just got it for me. I mean, I got it for him. I wish he had it for me, but that's a dream. I mean, like I said, I'm not gonna be an NBA basketball player, but you never know. No, I'm just teasing. I'm sure he has a very lovely wife, and I'm not even gonna go there either. Or Jeff Weiner, LinkedIn. I don't think I'd ever really go for those types. You know what I mean? But they're so sweet and sexy because I love anybody who just make the world cool. Just make it cool. And it's a choice. But I would love that later because I really do have a formula. I'm probably gonna figure out the book. I don't like to read from the book, but I mean, the book does help me to get these points across a little bit faster. Prostitution. Amsterdam. This is just Holland versus America. We have a lot of. Isn't like Arizona like the number one like halfway house like recovery state? I mean, and that you can find everything you want here at the same time. They have the hardest laws. Another conversation at a time. We're not going to talk about some of that stuff, but we're not going to talk about. Oh, there's a lot to talk about with that one. That one's really. Ooh, I am gonna get in trouble, and if I die, somebody look for me, and you'll know who to look for if y'all keep listening. I'm sure I'm related. Just find my mom and dad, and they'll know what to do. Okay. Or a friend. Or I'm not gonna go there. I'm in trouble. I know I am. Okay, so anyways, because I'm not a whistleblower, but I just toot the horns. I go woohoo, and they don't like that. So I'm gonna give them the opportunity to speak on this too, because I know we're on to something. I mean, I don't want to change the world, so don't get mad at me for trying to change the world. I'm not changing nothing. We have to stop. We have to stop, guys. Anyways, Amsterdam, little Holland, little baby Holland, less, we're also near a country as well, but there's a lot of us in this big old land. Our crime rates, there's crime in everywhere, right? Yeah, and there's genocide in other countries too, and I'm very grateful to be an American. My dad fought, and a lot of people very close to me have fought. I've always been around a lot of military veterans, and I am a big advocate for them. I know a little bit more than what the average knows about. I'm not going to go there because, but they still put themselves on the line. It's a reason why we have freedom of will, so you can hate everybody and go tell everyone to fuck off because somebody allowed you to talk like that freely. My dad. And some of us indirectly paid for it too as a result of for your freedom. Without a thank you. And we should give every veteran's hand. Doesn't matter. It just. I'm not saying the wars are always over good things or what we're told necessarily. But the reason those men go over there, that's the real thing. And if they didn't, women, you have no idea how good we have it. I mean, we all complain. We all get upset. We all complain about the government. And, oh my God, blah, blah, blah. It's so bad. And, it's easy to bitch about, we're such little haters. We all are such haters. You know what I mean? And it's so easy to sit there and pick out where everybody went wrong. Government went wrong. The president, I'm not saying anybody's good or great or not. I'm just saying it's so easy to sit back and just go, oh, and those are the haters. What you bringing to the table? Remember Renee King? Yeah. What you bringing to the table? Because there are things that you could be doing. And if you have enough time to complain about it, then you have enough time to get up and start doing something, and that's what really this is about too. And it could be just consciously you stop putting hate, even the word hate, scientific experiment. I don't know where this documentary is. Somebody find this documentary and we're going to play it on this show. We're going to play it for the full hour it is. It's the water documentary. And they put the labels on the water, and some of them had good labels, like good names, and in different languages, and just wrote it down and put it over in different languages, like good and peace and hope and love and sister and friend and kind, like just words, different languages, on these cups, petri dishes. And on the other half of these petri dishes, full of water. War, racism, hate, fear, poison, cuss words, different languages. Just written down labels, different languages on different cups, and they analyze this water. And you can also, there's other water tricks, you can look at them online. You can charge water. I mean, it's just, and it's time for us to start coming out with this. And I'm still learning too, everybody. I am still learning. Something told me I had to start to talk, because like I said, there's some things that have happened, and I don't know where I'm going to go with this yet, but I know as long as it's good, and I mean well, and I have good intention, and I'm just the messenger. Actually, numerology 11 makes me a messenger. I'm a messenger. And I'm just so stupid sometimes. I mean, I'm not dogging myself. I'm just saying that. I have that fear thing. Remember that fear, because I just don't want to let it rule my life. It ruled my life at one point, and I just refuse to let it do it again. You know what I mean? And yet it's still, I catch it. I know what I'm doing it. I'm working on it. It's really hard to be in full conscious state of when you are fearing things. I like to say I'm better than the average, but that'd be judging. Guys, this is such a, just don't keep me, just let me just go, okay? I'm gonna let you guys go, we just go, okay? You guys are getting analytical, and then I won't be able to get one point across, because I'll keep looking up for all, the where it went wrong, or that's not right, or, I'll analyze it to a point where we're not going to go anywhere except for a whole year on one freaking word. Not even a whole sentence, just one word, we're going to analyze it. Like contradiction, is that contradiction because it's in the word, anyways. Where was I even at? Oh. Prostitution. Isn't that what it is? In drugs. Holland, they're legal. Now, I don't know if we could do this even if we were to give them the same privileges, let's call it, okay? But for statistics-wise, And I don't know what the ratio is, but let's just put it like this: their crime rate is down. Their rehabilitate, their drug rate, the crime uh, rates down. I don't even know if there is an end. Is there any in there? I don't know. I better Google that. Let's find out. I got other phones, guys. I got other phones. And addiction is not taking over them. It's kind of like, hey, let's use Halloween. This is a good example, okay? When you get like a treat, like a little Skittles packet, like the fun size, and I love that the screen goes, well, what's fun about the fun size? I just think it's funny. Because they're not much fun. And I agree. Why do they call it the fun size? I mean, is really anybody enjoying that little amount? I mean, it's fun when you get the whole bag of them. I agree. But I mean, it's just funny. All things make me laugh like that. And you eat one, and you eat your fun thing, okay, right? First off, you'd have a lot more fun if you had more, right? But let's say your dad works for the Skittle Fun Packs factory, okay, and you have them everywhere. You don't want the Skittles Fun Pack. You might have a night or two with the Skittles Fun Pack. You might have a party or two. But you get pretty damn sick of the Skittles. There ain't nothing fun about it. And then maybe he worked at Milky Way for like the next week, and you just, when it's all there in front of you, it's not as desirable, I guess. Grass is always greener, or it's just a mental block we have. I feel like, you know what I mean. It's like I go to the store and I see that polish, and I'm like, that I have to have that. That color is the color I need. I will think about that color, but not have that color, but I bring it home. It's like, it's just like all the rest of the colors I fucking have. Like maybe a shade off. It's because I don't have it already. I don't have so much plethora of it. I feel like I keep needing more of it. I mean, it's like in our, and Renee, I actually did, philosophized about, a subject I can't remember right now, to the nitty-gritty core, and it's really interesting what I came out with, and I'd like to know how y'all feel about whatever this is. I can't remember right now. It's late, I'm sorry. What else am I talking about? Oh, yeah. I had a Gmail account, and it was going to be actually, it's a chapter in the book, and it's called, I'm not going to tell you what it's called, because I'm going to use a line in a second. You know what it's called after I tell the story, if I can even get through the story, okay? I think I'm at 28. I can do this. Okay, you remember I was saying about pain being relevant? And I told you, I'm like, I don't know where I fit on the scale. I just know I struggled a lot with something and a lot of things, and I'm okay. I'm okay. I've been really down, and I'm people like to be around me because they're drawn to me. Animals are drawn to me. A lot of people don't understand it at the same time, but for some reason I feel like it's all like a positive. But strangers like me, and I've helped by the grace of God more than one person, and that's why I'm here. It doesn't matter the amount. Because you may not be able to, what was the saying go, you may not be able to change everybody in the world, but we all have the ability to change the world to that one person, something like that. And it's kind of like an addiction. You just, once you feel good, you want to make other people feel good, and then I'm not going to do this forever. I got other businesses I want to do. I always want to be a part of this, but need you to take the spot. Which is never my story, and once we go more in the book, you'll see it's always been our story. Remember saying about life, about pain, or pain's relevant, fun. More people just have more fun than other people. You know what I mean? It's a choice, more or less. You know what I mean? It could be environmental. There's a lot of factors. Don't get me started, guys, because I wasn't thinking anything about making it right, and I'm not going to miss the point, okay? You have to let me just kind of throw it out there. I know there's other angles, and I don't want to be called up like, yo, Christy, did you feel like it from this angle? We could take anything. My family is so dissecting, like devil advocates of everything, and the people around me, like I say something, they're like, well, that's not the right way to say. Well, you could have done. You should have, would have, could have. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna let you be you, and you let me be me, and then I'm gonna get nervous about it because I already know I'm gonna be like, oh, you could have boarded like this. You just said that right, you know. Did you ever like this? No, I didn't. I did, but because I will never get to finish a freaking show. Okay, let me just finish. I'm already talking like people are like doing this to me because this is what the people do to me all the time. And don't do that. Don't do that to me, people. I'm just cutting it. And but if you're wrong with it, I'm gonna find you, and I'm gonna go, hey yo, you're supposed to share, because I was sharing too. I don't know. Just don't. I see. Anyways, I'm gonna probably have to cut that word out. Bad things happen to good people. And some people's lives are just harder. Mine's not the most difficult, and I don't even think for a second I'm not crazy. I'm a little crazy, but I'm not. Some people are really tough. And a friend was telling me a story, and I don't think it had any relevance to this. And I was going through a really, really tough time during that time, and my family were just they were not there. And I was angry because why don't they rescue me? I mean, I didn't even know who. It's like their personalities changed. I mean, it's like I went to another dimension, or like another, I don't know what, parallel universe. I'm not saying I was. I'm just saying it just things still really don't make a lot of sense. I know I'm coming out of it. How do I know? I just know. Because I'm manifesting. I'm coming out of it. That's how we're gonna figure this out. How we're gonna see this happen together. Okay. And because I'm scared, and I want people to know where I am. In case you don't see me, y'all ask. What happened to Chris? Weren't you saying something? Or will be revealed. And I was so angry, and I was so upset, and I mean, it was like losing your favorite boyfriend. I don't know about husbands and wives. I mean, I've been in relationships longer than most married couples, but I don't. I'm not gonna know everything, or my love with that connection was the highest, and I'm not that narcissistic. I mean, well, not like my dad says. Like mine was the ultimate, mine was the worst, mine was the best, and I hate when they tell stories like, oh, you tell a story like, oh, but let me tell you mine. Like it's like, okay, never mind. Let me have my moment. Let me be me. Anyways, you might lose something that you might be the greatest story you ever told in your life, and you might want to have the greatest story to ever tell people. So maybe you should just shut the fuck up and listen. That was a really hard thing for me to do. Now, and I figured out why. Well, we got a lot to talk about. And this kid, he was a little bit, I mean, he's not a kid, he's an adult. He's a few years older than me, and we're in this whole survival gang, just surviving, and our paths crossed, and I'm giving him a haircut, and I don't know, it was very emotional, I guess, for him, but he's has a label as a really bad person. He might steal a lot, and I at this point, I just can't judge him, but anymore. I'm losing like my sense of what is real reality versus what is true, what is real. Like, I mean, it was such a jump from my realm. Like I said, I went to another dimension. I don't know what the. I'm not crazy, guys, but more bigger spill. I can't gotta stop saying that. It's from this. And I'm cutting his hair, and he's telling me, and this is before, like, CPS, Child Protective Services, how before when they age out, they also get, like, a monthly check. I think this was before, well, he's older, so it was before this time. He was real little in there. And this is when I really knew I didn't know what it was, I didn't know the term, I just knew I could, boys could, but it was, I could, he was telling me his story about not having parents, and when the parents would come to adopt the kids. And I don't know if I was even listening, or I could just feel his pain so much that I don't understand how someone can have that much pain. That's a loneliness, guys. It's, even I think up to this day, I can't stay here that long because it's unbearable. And I met a girl once, and I used to write a lot of poetry about her. It's called The Girl Without a Name. I'll tell you her story. Same, different, but same. And could you imagine not having somebody touch you? There's a syndrome that babies die if they're not touched. You know what it's called? They can, if you don't touch a baby, like an infant, for X amount of time, they will die. From lack of, they can have food, they can have everything else, but if they don't have physical human touch, they will die. I think that's why being a hairstylist I was too empathic. I mean, people would not get on my seats because I would just feel for them, and I got fired on every job. I can't do it. I can't, and I suck at it. And I do okay haircuts. I mean, I'm trained, but especially if you put me in a certain environment where you're gonna get anyways, I don't care about the money. Look at all that Karen got me. I mean, I wish I could work nonprofit, but then that'd be a nonprofit to profit me to keep being nonprofit. But money doesn't matter to me. I mean, I know it's needed and it's a part of life, but I had it and I didn't have it. It's just not. I need to be touched physically. Words, emotion, moved. I need human interaction. That's why jails would never be a place for me. I'd die. And when I meet people that come out of them, I just always have clothes for them and makeup, and because so many people are there and not always because they did something wrong. I mean, I'm not going to go into that either. I'm just saying we got a lot, and I'm not fighting against anybody. I'm just saying, you don't know. You really don't know somebody until you know somebody. And don't judge a book by their covers. And I met some really smart people that are heavily labeled, and that to a certain group, they're undesirable, and that they are geniuses. And you just don't know. You just don't know what you don't know, right? We don't know what we don't know, and I just want us to be open to that. And there is enough abundance, and there is room for everybody. There is. I don't know what will happen if we all start feeling better. Is it that scary? Because the more disconnected we get and the things worse are getting, it's just, with AI intelligence and everything else, it's just, it's good, but it's not good. And I'm not trying to rock the boat. I just feel like it's unnecessary. We're going to that later too, but I guess it's really hard for me to talk about this topic, but I think he cried, and this person does not cry. Anyways, the people, when his name would be mentioned, would go, "Oh my God, he's just the worst," and he's a bad person, and it's like, no one's ever taught this kid how to put on a Band-Aid to learn a skill. I don't think we understand how much we take for granted. I would get my family because of them not being there for me during this time. It was the pain of it, the confusion. I feel like I got robbed of something that was my birthright, you know? It was intentional. I think it's what hurt. But when he told his story, I had to go without the name. I thought of how much my family has taught me and been there for me, and things were always great. Like I said, my dad was Vietnam pilot. 1 + 1 makes 2. You figure it out. My sister, when I'm not coming to the name, did not like me, and still to this day hates me. I don't think she's probably a good chunk of that reason why they made that decision as well. I could feel his pain. I think he was trying to hold it, but I could feel it. Unbearable. And my friend's story, and this is, he said in a different, I think he just said, "Hey Chris, listen to the story," and I couldn't help but attach it all together. And it was this woman, she goes to churches and big audiences and big crowds, and she had this like life or death experience, but hers was so different from everybody's. Let me see the light. I've even had people tell me, because people like to tell me when they're possessed or something, or they have a demon in them. I don't know, they just like to tell me, like I'm supposed to remove it or something. I don't do exorcisms, but I don't know why. I'm in a lot of them. And they have to tell me. And I'm not scared of it. I think they think I'm going to be able to help them, and I try. So yeah, I've had people tell me, yeah, that they died and they gone to hell, or they died and they saw black and it really scared them when they got the fuck out. I said, well, what'd you learn? And they said I should probably start doing some stuff right. And I said, well, maybe you should. You know the answers to your own life. I once was told it was like going to a doctor asking him how to fix your plumbing at your house, how to fix a toilet. You don't go to a doctor asking how to fix a toilet. It's kind of dumb. Kind of like you can always give the right suggestion to your best friend when she is having an issue. Well, why can't you be your own best friend and take your own suggestion? Why? Because we don't want to. We don't like the answer. but it's always going to be the right one. Better than your grandma, Cheetos, Fritos. It's going to be the right answer. You have the knowledge within. You always do. Unless you're psychotic, but even psychotics, I've discussed. Well, we haven't discussed, but I have discussed. I feel like they have some moral compass too. Well, they act on it, and that's a whole other story. Like, when you go rob somebody, it's wrong. You know it's wrong, but you choose not to act on the right action. You choose to act on the negative, so you steal. He still knew he was wrong. So that's what I mean. But, I'm just trying to get so emotional about this thing. Anyways, the story goes like this. I remember telling this to Officer Gonzalez, and he thought it was pretty cool. He was actually a really cool cop. He was a really good cop. Really cool cop. But there are some really cool cops out there. A few bad station is probably any bunch, right? One bitch doesn't mean we're all bitches. Just means that there's a few bitches out there. I'm gonna stop saying that word. But anyways, I just anyways, the story goes like this. She goes to all these churches, she goes to audiences, and she talks about her life after death experience, and what made her so different is that when she left her body, she actually talked to God. This is her story, and I'm sticking with it. She got to meet God. And the message she came back with is, that he told her, is that life will flash in our lifetime twice before our eyes. We know about the one before we die, it flashes, and then, we see everything. We see our beginning, our middle, our end of our years, and we die. And there's another time. Do you know what that is? Oh, you got it right. It is before we get here. Good. I mean, it's kind of a... So what happens is, suppose this is what she says. We get to meet God. Before we come here, before we come out of the mummy's belly, pretty soon we're going to be coming out of freaking incubators or whatever, plasma pods, who knows what we're going to call. I'm not ready for all that yet. I'm OG. Right, before we come out of our mommy's tummies, and where we come from. We do get to meet God. He flashes our life before our eyes. From a baby, infant, child, teenage, through adult, through old age. We see everything. Our family, our experiences, our friends. Moments, everything real fast. And he asks us all one question each. You ready for it? What do y'all think it is? He asked, can you handle this? And it took me to the Buddhist religion. I don't know where it's at. I don't even have this wrong. I don't want a bunch of Buddhists call me up because I like the story, and if I have it wrong, just let me be wrong. It's a good story. Makes me feel good. Don't ruin my feel-good feeling. Pretty sure it is, though, and it's the teacup story, and let me have it the way I want to do it, okay? It kind of corresponds with this thing I have. This whole, just so upset with my family, just so hurt. Like, it's the worst any breakup I've ever been. Like, in fear in this place, I don't want to. I mean, it's try Dorothy Canton from Oz times 4,000. So, just sad and really angry and hurt and entitled. It reaches that family's hope. Y'all pass. That's what happens. So y'all die. So not when you're not by choice. Not when you're here. Anyways, the Buddhists have this philosophy, and it's it's used when someone goes through a great loss, whatever that great loss may be. Maybe it's a business, maybe it's something you're very connected to, an animal, a sibling, a divorce, or a partner's death, or a parent, or a child. And it's a. I wouldn't say this to somebody right when it first happens to them, but if they can't get over it, it's appropriate. If you want to use it, take it. It's not mine anyways. I'm just the messenger. So, they say, let's say you have this teacup. Now, you can have a teacup, you can have a coffee cup, whatever you want to have it, okay? Let's say it's rare, it's one of a kind. Let's say it's like aerodynamic and it just fits the right amount of liquid, and maybe it fits your hand right. Maybe it's a little bit larger so that you could take more, fluid in it, whatever, tea, bourbon, whatever you want, coffee. And it sits on your part in your shelf, and people are like, oh, don't take that, that's Dad's mug, or don't touch the Chris's cup because you know what she's going to do, or it's your cup, and everybody knows when you go wherever you go to work or wherever you go to your club or whatever you do, that's your mug, damn it, and and everybody respects the mug, and you've gone to people's houses and you drinking from their mugs, and it's not the same, and you just want to stay with your mug, you know what I mean? You'll wash it out, you'll do whatever you want, you'll drink from it even when there's stuff still in there. And let's say when it's in the morning, you just get up because you got your nice hot cocoa, or you got your coffee, your tea, and it's in your cup, and it's a part of your morning ritual. You know what I'm saying? It's your morning ritual. And at night, maybe it's drizzling like you're in Seattle, or it's cold, and it reminds you of Christmas or whatever. And your favorite person in the world gave it to you. And maybe they're no longer with you, or but you just love this mug, and this mug is just awesome. And there's only the one. And Starbucks has discontinued this mug, but you're the only one that has it left, and you're not going to get this mug anywhere, and it's been with you for years, waking you up, taking you to bed. One day, your mug breaks. Not repairable. Like a lot of human beings, I'd be really upset. I'd be cursing. I'd be crying, actually. I'd be crying. And I have to drink coffee out of a cup that just is not. Just fuck it. Just smash that cup away. It's just not going to work. I'm pissed off. I'm angry. I'm sad. I am mourning. My life will never be the same again. And I feel like that for, who knows, maybe sometimes some people take it forever. We're not the same. The Buddhist, when they lose their tea mug, or teacup, I should say, coffee mug, I changed it. When their teacup breaks, they say, oh, that was a great teacup. I've been really a lot of great moments with that teacup. It woke me up many mornings, and it helped tuck me in many nights. Thank you. It really was a great teacup. blessed for having that teacup. I'm not going to say it doesn't hurt, but I got it. Because I'm not going to mention his name, he's in jail again. I almost want to get him out, but it just sometimes just a lot of money. It is what it is. I started to look at my family different. I understood. I can't handle this. I chose it. And I chose well. Because my family made me to be a very good person. Now, my parents had 5 girls, and we all had very different experiences of what was good and what wasn't. How I feel is I felt really blessed. Because he had nothing. At least I had him for 30-something years. And nothing in life is ever guaranteed. He would have been satisfied for just even a year with one of them. Because they are some really cool people. They really have a lot to bring to the table, and it's sad that things are the way they are right now. I think we're all going through a change in the world. I know I'm not the only one. That some people will never know what a great love like you had. Most people never experience that for whatever their reasons might be. We're trying to get into come past that through this show, but no one will ever have another brother like yours. A sister, a mother, or a friend, or a business. It was wonderful, and it was beautiful, and it was yours. But like anything in life, it's not guaranteed for forever. Just be glad you had that. Because most of the world will never know what that is even like. And it shaped who you are in some way. It's still with you, especially if it's a person. So that's why the Buddhists are grateful. Because with the full understanding that life is always cycling. Kind of like the saying, when you better love than never loved at all. I don't know if I agree with that one, but I do. It doesn't make it easy at the time, I know. That the only thing that's guaranteed is change. Rely on that. That's the guarantee. The job may not be guaranteed. The wife, the boyfriend, you might want it. Nothing's guaranteed to last forever. Kind of like that country song, start living as if you were dying. That's a good point. Or start living because we are living. Unfortunately, there's people who are those hater things. But if you're in that energy and that, like I said, whatever you believe, these are really simple little things we're talking about here. It's not like I'm bringing anything new to the table. I just think we were to talk about it a bit more instead of in our phone, just to have get the discussion out there. Maybe some people will learn a thing or two, maybe not. But it's good just to like maintenance. They say in the program, I know I can say this of AA, and I've been in that daily maintenance. Like, you have to water a flower, maintenance. You take a shower every day, maintenance. Imagine if your girlfriend didn't take her makeup off every day and just kind of maintenance. Spiritual maintenance.